Hey, family, let's spend a moment with God today. I want to talk to the person who has been waiting to feel ready, waiting to feel motivated, waiting to feel confident, waiting for the right moment before you take that step. And I understand that because we have been taught that motivation comes first and then we act. But what if I told you today that's not how it works? Because most times action comes first and motivation follows. You have been sitting there thinking about it, praying about it, going back and forth in your mind, and the longer you wait, the heavier it feels. The more doubt grows, the more fears settles in, the more stuck you become. And it's not because you're incapable. It's because you haven't moved yet. Let me just remind you of this. You don't need more motivation. You need to take one step. Yes, just one step. Because something powerful happens when you move. Even if it's small, even if it's imperfect, even if you're unsure, when you move, you begin to see differently. You begin to feel differently. You begin to believe differently. And that's where motivation is born. Not in waiting, but in doing. And this is where faith comes in. Because faith is not waiting until you're ready. Faith is moving even when you don't feel ready. It's saying, God, I don't feel confident, but I'm going to try. God, I don't have it all figured out, but I'm going to take a step. God, I'm nervous, but I trust you more than my fear. And that's one step that lead to another and another. And before you know it, you're looking back and realize you're no longer stuck. Yes, you're moving, growing, becoming. So today, stop waiting for motivation to show up at your door. It may not come the way you expect, but your next step, that's where your breakthrough is. So ask yourself this: what is one small thing I can do today? Not everything, not the whole plan, just one step and take it. Because God is not asking you to leap, He is asking you to move, and He will meet you there in your effort, in your obedience, in your willingness. So don't stay stuck today. Move, even if it is small, because action fuels the motivation you have been waiting for. So, if this speaks to your heart, type, I am taking one step today, and watch God work on your behalf. Blessings, my family.